as a kid. I grew up on a farm. I was an organic dairy and produce farmer. My dad was a chiropractor, so my outlook on everything stemmed from the fuel that we're feeding our body. There was a study that came out, it was in November of 2019, and it said that 95% of the baby foods that were available in the market tested positive for alarmingly high levels of toxic chemicals and heavy metal concentrations. And that's really what spurred me to dive into baby food. So in order to solve the problem of these high concentrations of really bad stuff in our children's food, we had to start with the soil. We had to go and work with our farmers. We had to work with community partners in order to say, there's a better way of doing things. And when the pandemic struck, we saw unemployment skyrocket. And a lot of food companies in Hawaii, in order to have further processing or value added for the raw agricultural ingredients, they have to be sent to the mainland. There's just not as many opportunities here locally. So we made a decision that we were going to process 100% here locally, in addition to growing and sourcing 100% locally, so that we could retain a lot of those economies that typically get sent outside of the state. We say, how else can we pay you more for this? Can you part cook it? Can you peel it? Can you steam it? Can you hire back a lot of those employees that have now lost their jobs because tourism was shut off overnight? Can we bring them back and put them to work through another value stream? At the end of the day, it was, how do we keep people fed? How do we keep people working? How do we keep the lights on and the bills paid? As far as distribution, it got exponentially easier, right? We were able to work with a lot of community food distribution organizations to get food out quicker and at a lower cost to communities, most oftentimes at no cost to communities. So we worked with, there's a farm to family distribution site out of Kunia, and there was also the Catholic Charities of Hawaii, a distribution site out of Waianae. There's a Aloha Diaper Bank, making sure that every keiki is clothed, like Healthy Mothers, Healthy Babies Coalition of Hawaii. Like, our main purpose is to create an equitable and just food system, right? And that means for everybody along the way. It really comes down to setting and carrying on the example that was given to me, and wanting to leave the land in a better place than we found it, and then we inherited it. If we can help decrease the level of disease in our population through food, awesome. If we can make some more equality for future generations through food, all the better. Like, there's so many tangential components to baby food that you don't realize until you start peeling back the onion. What we're looking to do is set up the foundation for an entire life of eating healthy and eating local. Food has such a great impact on your life, all the way from when you're a baby to you're an adult, that it extends to every piece around you. So making a choice to buy local, making a choice to ask about the production model behind your food, is making a choice for the health and well-being of your entire community. I would just really love to extend my absolute heartfelt gratitude to all of our community partners and advisors. It really takes a village, and although some days you feel like you're going at it alone, I can't explain how much it helps to have those people that we can call on and talk story and create solutions. So first and foremost, just want to extend my gratitude to everybody that's helped us to get this far.